Stop overcomplicating what can be simple. If you really want to lose fat fast once and for all, you need to pay attention to something that's right in front of you, but that most people ignore: intermittent fasting. That's right. It's not about starving yourself or following crazy diets. Intermittent fasting is one of the most effective ways to burn fat consistently and permanently. The problem is that most people don't understand the power of this tool. They get lost in methods that require too much effort for too little result. If you're tired of trying everything and nothing seems to work, what I'm about to show you will change the way you see fat loss. Intermittent fasting doesn't just help you reduce calories naturally, it gives you the freedom you need. No more being stuck counting calories all day. The key here is strategy, not suffering. With fasting, you adjust your eating and speed up the process of burning fat without all the complications. Curious to know why this technique is so powerful? I'll guide you through every step, and by the end, you'll wonder why you didn't start earlier. It's time to ditch the old strategies that have gotten you nowhere and apply something that actually works. Ready? Let's go! What's up, everyone? Tiago here. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful methods that many people simply ignore or underestimate: intermittent fasting. Let me be direct with you: if you want to lose fat fast and keep it off, you need to pay attention to what I'm about to say. There's no magic, no tricks. Intermittent fasting is an effective way to cut down on calories without feeling deprived. Start with 12 hours of fasting, which is easy to do, and then increase the fasting window as you get comfortable, up to 16, 18, or even 20 hours. Trust me, the longer you go, the more your body will burn fat efficiently. The big secret here is that intermittent fasting not only helps you lose fat quickly, but it also allows you to eat more mindfully and focused. Instead of spreading meals throughout the day, you eat in a shorter window of time, avoiding hunger spikes and the urge to raid the fridge. You know those random snacks that just set you back? With intermittent fasting, they're out of the picture. And the best part? You won't feel deprived because when it's time to eat, you'll do it with quality and without guilt. Now, understand something important: intermittent fasting doesn't mean starving or depriving your body of essential nutrients. On the contrary, it's a strategic tool to help your body burn fat naturally and steadily. Combine fasting with a balanced diet, and you'll see changes in both your body and energy levels. People who follow this protocol quickly notice how their body starts responding, burning fat without all the exhausting effort. But hold on, this is just the beginning. When it comes to losing fat once and for all, there's an uncomfortable truth: you need to eat more protein. Sounds contradictory, right? But that's how the body works. If you really want to lose fat fast, your diet should include at least 50 g of protein per meal. This will help you feel fuller for longer and, more importantly, will speed up your metabolism. Plus, protein helps preserve muscle mass, which is crucial when you're in a calorie deficit. In other words, you lose fat, but you don't lose muscle. And when we talk about protein sources, forget about just sticking to boring chicken breast. Variety is essential, people. Include meats like steak, omega-3 rich fish, and even protein shakes when you're short on time. All of these will help you hit your protein goals without compromising on taste or convenience. Need a practical example? If you have a busy schedule, you can prep a quick meal with grilled fish and a salad, or blend up a protein shake in the middle of the day. Simple and effective. Another key point: increasing protein intake isn't just about eating more meat. It's a strategic move for anyone who wants to lose fat fast, because protein takes more energy for your body to digest, which naturally increases calorie burn. It's like your body has to work harder to process the protein, burning more calories in the process. A double benefit for those focused on shedding fat once and for all. And that brings us to another important point. If you think you need to spend hours sweating in the gym to lose fat fast, it's time for a reality check. Walking, something so simple and accessible, can be one of your biggest allies in the process of losing fat for good. Walking 10,000 steps a day is enough to start burning off those extra calories that are bothering you. And the best part? It doesn't trigger that insane hunger that more intense exercises can. Want to really lose fat? Consider upping your goal to 15,000 or even 20,000 steps a day and watch how your body responds. Now, you might be thinking, walking? Seriously? Yes, seriously. The key here is consistency, and walking daily keeps your body active, burning fat without excessive strain. Plus, walking primarily uses fat stores for energy, which is exactly what you want if your goal is to lose fat fast. If you're already comfortable with 10,000 steps, challenge yourself to gradually increase that number, always looking for practical ways to fit more steps into your day. Park your car further away, take the stairs instead of the elevator, walk during work calls. Simple, right? And here's a truth that few talk about: simple activities like walking can be just as, if not more, effective than hours of high-intensity training for those wanting to lose fat for good. By incorporating this practice daily, you'll not only see the results on the scale but also feel more energetic and less stressed. Walking is an underestimated strategy that can transform your fat loss journey. If you want to lose fat for good and make sure your body composition is healthy, resistance training is essential. A lot of people falsely believe that cardio alone will do the trick, but that's only half the story. If your goal is to lose fat fast while maintaining muscle mass, strength training should be a central part of your routine. Lifting weights 3 to 6 times a week will allow your muscles to grow while your body burns fat. It's not just about losing weight, you need to build a strong foundation. When we talk about resistance, we're talking about challenging yourself. If you're already training but not increasing the intensity or weights, you're stalling your progress. Your body needs to be continuously challenged to grow and respond to the stimulus. Progression is key here. Want a practical example? If today you're doing 10 reps with 10 kilograms, next week, try increasing that to 12 kilograms. This adjustment will ensure that your body keeps burning fat while your muscles gain definition and strength. The biggest mistake people make when trying to lose weight is abandoning strength training out of fear of getting big. That's a myth. Resistance training won't make you look bulky, but it will give you a firm, toned, and functional body. Combine strength training with a good diet, and you'll not only lose fat fast but also build the body you've always wanted. You've heard that a good night's sleep does wonders, right? It's no exaggeration. Sleep is the pillar that supports your entire journey to losing fat once and for all. If you really want to lose fat fast, you need to understand that it's not just about training and eating well. Getting enough sleep is essential. When you sleep 7 to 8 hours a night, your body repairs muscles, balances hormones, and reduces those cravings for junk food. You know that lack of energy that makes you skip workouts or walks? A lot of the time, it comes from not getting enough sleep. Let's get practical. Creating an effective sleep routine requires discipline. The 10-3-2-1 rule is an excellent strategy. Basically, avoid caffeine 10 hours before bed, stop eating 3 hours before, avoid liquids 2 hours before, and turn off any screens, yes, your phone and TV, 1 hour before going to bed. This will prepare your body for a restorative night's sleep. If you follow this plan, you'll notice that your sleep becomes deeper, which directly impacts your ability to lose fat fast. Poor sleep equals poor results. And do you know why sleep is so underrated when it comes to fat loss? Because it seems passive, but it's actually the time when your body works intensely on muscle recovery and hormone regulation. It's during sleep that you burn a lot of that stubborn fat and recharge for the next day. So, if you're serious about losing fat for good, start taking your sleep seriously. And that brings us to an even more interesting aspect of your daily routine. Now let's talk about something that many people overlook but that directly affects the process of losing fat for good: stress. Let me be clear, if you don't learn to manage stress, it's going to be much harder to lose fat fast. When we're stressed, our body produces cortisol, a hormone that can increase fat storage, especially around the belly. Then the vicious cycle begins. You feel stressed, eat poorly, gain weight, and it only worsens your stress. To break this cycle, it's crucial to work on your mindset. A practical example? Incorporate activities into your routine that help reduce stress. It can be something simple like taking a break during the day to breathe deeply, practicing meditation, or even adding relaxing hobbies like reading a light book or listening to music you enjoy. These small actions can have a huge impact on your well-being. Also, learning to say no to certain demands and focusing on yourself is an act of self-care. The less overwhelmed you are, the less cortisol your body produces, and the easier it becomes to lose fat efficiently. Remember, managing stress isn't just an emotional issue, but a strategy to optimize your entire fat loss process. When your mind is calm, your body responds better to workouts, your diet, and your rest. The key here is finding balance. The less stress, the easier it is to stick to your goals, which leads us to another crucial point for keeping everything working smoothly. Now that we've covered the essentials, it's time to talk about a complementary aspect that can significantly speed up your fat loss process: supplementation. Let me be direct, supplementing isn't mandatory, but it's a powerful tool for those who want to optimize their results. If you're following the right diet, training hard, and getting enough rest, supplements can give you that final boost. Supplements like whey protein, creatine, omega-3, and multivitamins are great for ensuring your body has everything it needs to perform at its best. But here's a warning: supplementing without strategy won't work miracles. Whey, for example, is a practical option for those who can't hit their protein goals through food alone. It ensures you're getting enough protein to preserve muscle mass and burn fat more efficiently. Omega-3 is excellent for improving cardiovascular health and controlling inflammation in the body, which also helps with fat loss. So, if you're serious about losing fat once and for all, supplementation can be that final touch that maximizes everything you're already doing. However, remember, supplements should be used as a complement, not the foundation. Focus first on getting your diet and workouts right, and then consider adding these elements. If there's one thing that can make you give up on losing fat fast, it's a lack of focus. And do you know what fuels that lack of focus? The absence of psychological triggers that push you to keep going. Here's a reality check: you can have the best diet, the best workout, and even use supplements, but if your mind isn't aligned with your goals, you won't succeed in losing fat once and for all. And don't blame external factors. The responsibility is yours, and the right psychological triggers can help remind you of that every day. A practical example of a psychological trigger? Start by visualizing your goal every morning. It could be an old photo of yourself, the body you want to achieve, or even a reminder on the mirror with a strong phrase like, "I will lose fat fast." This kind of daily practice keeps your mind focused on the end result and stops you from veering off course. Another simple but powerful technique is to write down your goals and review them constantly. Keep them visible, whether it's on your phone, computer, or even a board at home. That way, whenever laziness or temptation to quit creeps in, you reconnect with your purpose. Another highly effective psychological trigger is the power of commitment. Tell someone about your goal to lose fat for good. It could be a friend, family member, or even on social media. When you share your goal, you feel more motivated to follow through because you know others are watching. This creates a sense of responsibility that keeps your focus sharp. Now that you have everything you need to lose fat once and for all, the question is, are you going to act or keep postponing your transformation? Remember, knowledge without action changes nothing. If you want real results, you need to put these strategies into practice. And to make the process even easier, I created Burn Boost, a practical guide that shows you how to lose weight in a healthy way, without extreme restrictions and without suffering, using the principles of flexible dieting. The link is in the pinned comment. Check it out. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share your questions or experiences in the comments. That's what keeps the channel growing and motivates me to bring more content like this. Now, I invite you to watch the next video, What I Do to Lose Body Fat Fast starting at 30%. It will help you understand even more effective strategies for losing fat fast. See you there, stay tuned.